News Services Division of Akashvani presents Northeast Diary.
Good evening. Welcome to this edition of Northeast Diary, bringing you the latest developments from India's enchanting, unexplored Northeast region. Today we bring you a report from Shillong, where Meghalaya government organizes state-level celebrations on occasion of National Handloom Day 2023. We will also get to know about the customs and cultures of Tagin tribe of Arunachal Pradesh. But for now, let's go over to Assam to experience the handloom weaving culture of Sualkuchi.
India's northeastern region has a rich hand-weaving heritage. The many tribes of the northeast have their distinct weaving traditions with their own specific designs and motifs. Most tribes have a unique weave, and the patterns vary not only within clans of the same tribe but also from one village to another and within members of the same clan depending on their social status. Birds, flowers and human figures are some of the popular motifs that are embroidered on these handloom products. Cotton is the most popular fabric across the region, although Assam and Meghalaya are renowned for their silk handlooms as well. Sualkuchi, on the banks of the mighty Brahmaputra river and 35 km from the state capital of Assam, is the biggest silk production center in the region. Sualkuchi is a small town located in the Kamrup district of Assam, India. It is known as the Manchester of the East due to its rich tradition of handloom weaving. Sualkuchi's weavers have been creating exquisite hand-woven silk such as Muga, Path and Eri for generations. Muga has a golden hue that lends richness to garments made from it and lasts for years, while Eri used to make warm winter clothing. Sualkuchi Weavers Village is also one place where the traditional art of weaving Mekhela Chadors and Gamusa, the traditional Assamese garments made with indigenous materials, is still kept alive. A commercial weaving enclave, handloom weaving in Sualkuchi, is said to date back to the 11th century, when it was introduced under the Ahomia kings. Over the years, Sualkuchi developed as a weaving village, its silk weavers making luxurious silks that were patronized by the local royalty. Sualkuchi's weavers hail from both non-tribal and tribal communities, and both men and women work at the looms. The handloom products of Sualkuchi are known for their intricate designs and patterns, which are unique to the region. The weavers of Sualkuchi have been practicing this art for generations and have developed their own techniques and methods of weaving. The town has a rich cultural heritage and is a popular destination for tourists who are interested in learning more about traditional weaving techniques. The narrow streets of the town have homes and workshops in a seamless continuum. The streets are lined with small weaving units, producing textiles based on traditional Assamese designs. Weaving here is mostly done on frame looms fitted with jacquard mechanisms, enabling mass production of intricate motifs. Looms are typically made of wood and bamboo. In Sualkuchi village, with every other house turned into a small-scale workshop, one will find the residents engaged in various stages of weaving. People working the charkha to fill the bobbin with yarn will mostly definitely evoke the image of bygone era. For Northeast Diary, this is Nilofer with K. Chapola, Akashvani News, Guwahati.
Kohima, traditional handloom weaving with natural dyes and colors, has been an age-old process. But contemporizing these products from present market is still upcoming. The art of hand weaving is very popular in India and particularly in Nagaland among the Naga women, especially in the rural areas. The Nagas are best known for their shawls, in which 3 or more pieces are woven separately and then stitched together. This evening we take you to Zampami village in Phik district of Nagaland, where we will know an age-old practice of weaving made from yarn of stinging nettle plants called Tevona, which translates as Tevo weaves. More from our correspondent.
Tevona, which translates as Tevo weaves, is an old-age practice of weaving made from yarn of stinging nettle plants. Considering the rich cultural heritage and the culture and historical attachment to Tevo, Zapami village on the Pek district of Nagaland is one of the early and the original traditional knowledge holders and producers of Tevo weaves. Let us know more about this traditional weaving practice of Zapami village from Lezote Creo.
Hello, my name is Lezote Creo and I am from Zapami village. Tevo is an indigenous variety of stinging nettle plant abundantly found in the surrounding forest of Zapami village due to favorable climate and vegetation. The indigenous variety is also known as the giant Asian stinging nettles. Since ages, the ancestors extracted the organic fiber from the stinging nettle plant to weave Tevora, Tevo shawl. The fiber is processed through different levels to produce yarn for weaving. The raw fiber is harvested from the stinging nettle plant and there are multiple levels of processing to produce yarn as traditionally practiced. Since harvest, the organic fiber is refined into weavable and clothable yarn. As per the cultural heritage, the following steps are followed from the olden times till today. The organic fiber is extracted from the bark of the Tevo plant from the jungle known as Tevolo. It is harvested in between November to February. Tevo weaves are appropriated into modern designs and modern traditional wears for various uses and occasions. Besides using Tevora as a shawl by men folk and women folk, the recent adaptations include women wrap-arounds and shawls, blazers for men, waistcoat, neckties, sashes, etc. for all age groups.
The knowledge of Tevo weaving still remains in the collective memory of the elders in the village, and to this day the women folk of Zapami produces one of the finest and softest Tevo weaves. For Notice Diary, this is Asanyo from AIR News Kohima.
National Handloom Day 2023 is being celebrated in India with a number of events and initiatives. The theme for this year's celebration is Handlooms for Sustainable Fashion. This theme emphasizes the significance of handloom weaving as an environmental friendly and sustainable substitute for machine-made fabrics. The Department of Textiles, Government of Meghalaya, in association with the National Institute of Fashion Technology, Ministry of Textiles, Government of India, on August 7th, organized a state-level celebration of the National Handloom Day 2023 at NIFT Shillong campus, Swale. Our Shillong correspondent has filed this report.
Meghalaya is known to be a powerhouse of traditional woven fabrics and textiles. The traditional weavers have practiced and perfected the craft of weaving from ancient times, producing a wide variety of rich hand-woven fabrics that have their own unique attributes. Tourism Minister Paul Lyngdoh emphasized the government's commitment to supporting the growth of tourism and artistry in Meghalaya. Lyngdoh, who is also in charge of the textiles department, stated that it is his vision to see Meghalaya's textiles have a brand ambassador and a signature outfit that will further boost Meghalaya tourism. Speaking on the occasion of National Handloom Day at the National Institute of Fashion Technology, NIFT Shillong campus, Sauli, Lyngdoh informed that handloom products from the state will be showcased at Milan in Italy. Lyngdoh also said that the handloom products from the state have received appreciation from Europe and other parts of the world.
The sky is the limit for us. There are more success stories that we can should script, and I certainly take it upon myself to lead from the front and ensure that this map is not only to be displayed here at NIFT, this map will become a global map one day. It will be recognized by the rest of the world. In a couple of months from now, all our products will be showcased at Milan, Italy, the fashion capital of Europe.
Lyngdoh called upon the weavers to incorporate unique ideas and concepts into their work in order to cater and compete in the international market. Lyngdoh also assured that the government will spare no effort in creating a global platform for talented craftsmen of Meghalaya to showcase their artistry to the world. The government is looking to set up the Centre of Textiles Complex project in Nongpo, Rebhoi. 90% of the project has been completed through central funding. Sharing vision for the state, Lingdor said the hands that weave the spinning wheels will rule the world.
We must send a strong signal to the rest of the world that Meghalaya and its people are not so good at giving, but that they are excellent at giving and showing to the rest of the world. There is a saying that the hand that rocks the cradle rules the world. Gati kaba benci ya jingya kasisha buffet. But today it's not only the hand that rocks the cradle, it's also the hand that feeds will rule the world. Let us keep that as an aspiration for this department of textiles, that the hands that move these weaving spinning wheels will one day rule the world.
The minister and officials of the department released a coffee table book on Meghalaya's silk titled Woven Narratives and also unveiled the state's textile map. At the same time, Nongpo MLA Meral Bon CM stressed on the need for a geographical indication GI tag for Rindia fabric products, as it would be beneficial in maintaining its unique identification and recognition.
Initiative taken by the central government through the Ministry of Textile for their support to uplift the weavers within the state who are representing different culture, identity of our state. We cannot deny the fact that we have been blessed as a state. We have a beautiful constitution that has been carved out, where we have the 6th schedule to empower the local, the traditional heads. We have the authority upon the soil, the customary law that we have, and many issues with regard to protection for the indigenous people of our state. And we are happy to see that as a state, we have a 3 autonomous district council, the Jainta Hills Autonomous District Council, the Khasi Hill Autonomous District Council, and the Garo Hills Autonomous District Council. And as a citizen of the state, where most of the part of our state is under scheduled land, and this goes hand in hand at the same time to promote the cultural identity through different Rangbashnam, the Nokuma, the Hima district councils that we have. And I'm not wrong to say that we are here today to showcase the different unique habits that we have. I came from a village where almost every household they know how to do weaving. I belong to the village from Diwan, Umden, on the right Nongtru, which has been recognized as an airy village on the 8th of February 2021.
He reiterated the importance of preserving and upholding the traditional traits of rearing, spinning, dyeing and weaving. The handloom product from the state has a combination of heritage, sustainable livelihoods, women empowerment and the fact that it is ethically produced and organically sourced. The platform to showcase the handloom products in Europe will give a new lease of life to the weavers of the state, and it will open up many new opportunities. This is Abhishek Mukhopadhyay with Lamfrang Nongspang for Northeast Diary from Akashvani, Shillong.
Now, let's hear some interesting facts about the customs and cultures of Tagin tribe of Arunachal Pradesh.
The Tagins are one of the principal inhabitants of Upper Subansiri district, which was created on 1st June 1980, bifurcating erstwhile Subansiri district of Arunachal Pradesh with headquarters at Daporijo. Tagins concentrate in the heart of the district, including Daporijo town. The land and the Tagin tribe of present Upper Subansiri district were hidden and unknown to the government of India till the beginning of the 50s. In fact, a platoon of Assam Rifles consisting of porters, soldiers, one area superintendent and a sergeant major visited this land in 1953. A group of Tagin local tribal people attacked the team in misunderstandings, killing many of the team in Aching Moring near Taliha. After this incident, the government of India paid attention to this land and its people. The Tagins are animists who commonly believe in Doni Polo, sun, moon, as their supreme god. Also believe the existence of spirits of various natural objects and believe the deities for different living and non-living nature. There is no traditional image and place of worship for Doni Polo. They call the name of Doni Polo in success and distress, with believing that this god looks upon them. Some beliefs and practices of animism may be illustrated as They believe that the gods of earth and sun bless them for good and prosperous life, and thus they worship Shi and Doni in Sidoni festivals to appease them. They believe that sun god Doni Polo knows everything and all acts of the people. Thus they call the name of Doni Polo in the time of administration of examining animal and pole livers, eggs, etc. In conduct of oaths and ordeals, they examine the chicken livers and eggs to detect the criminals and to get foretales of the future. They believe that different spirits bring different influences into the life of the people. Thus, they perform individuals rituals to appease the god and evil spirits to success or to protect the people from evil influences. Individuals, families engage priests to perform prayers and rituals offering to the related spirits when one seeks rich harvest in agricultural products or success in hunting, or if wants to get relief from diseases or ill health, if one thinks safe from dangers or bad dream or evil spirits of tigers. The people perform a ritual at the main gates of the villages to protect themselves from the disease, spirits when epidemic break out at other neighboring villages. The emergence of Panchayati Raj in 1967 brought a change in the status of village councils. The Panchayati Raj institution sharing the social responsibility of the village council. This new emergence makes a traditional village authority and Panchayati Raj institutions interrelated in many social activities. Generally, there were no interactions amongst the Tagin villagers in primitive days. Each village authority functioned independently. The present Bango organization and cooperation coordinated by district administrator is a change in this tribal life. In regards to rites and rituals, when a person is sick, his parents and family members engage priest, that is Nibo, to heal the ill person. The priest examine the chicken livers and eggs to identify the spirits which influencing poles, animals to be sacrificed for the spirits and perform puja in that house. The ill person and his family members observe walking and eating taboos prescribed by the priest after performing the rite. In case the healed person and his family members do not observe taboos according to the prescription of the priest, the performed rite couldn't be successful, or that healed may be harmed again or killed by the spirit out of anger. As a result, the cured person would suffer again severely and another puja has to conduct for the same person or to review the rite. The taboos and social restrictions are very important for the Tagins, which are closely attached to their individual as well as social life. Individual restrictions are observed in pregnancy, childbirth, metal making, hunting, fishing, men's snake bite, marriage, harvesting, drink preparation, individual rights, death and disposal by individuals and families. Taboos are observed in pregnancy and childbirth for the welfare of child as well as its mother. In metal making, for good results in making of metallic properties. In hunting, fishing, harvesting, for success and rich yielding. In snake bite and tiger killing to save the affected person as well, killer from the spirits of such dangerous animals. In marriage life, to be free from affected marriage life. In preparation of drinks and its material for getting fine quality. In individual ritual for its successfulness and to save the family members from adverse influence caused by spirits. In fire accident and epidemic to save from evil influences of such spirits. In stillborn and other dead cases to save from evil influences of the spirits of the souls, for peace and satisfaction of the soul. There is no hard and fast rules that differentiated the occupation of male and female sexes in Tagin community, but it is the moral obligation that the female members should perform the easy works and males have to cover the tough works. That's why the agricultural works and household chores are done by the females, where a male Tagins deal with matters relating to forest, construction, social works, and other outside affairs. In female works, the married adult females take the responsibilities of the household affairs of the families or husbands' houses. But girls married in immature ages remain under the charges of parents-in-law. There were no able girls or women remain unmarried in the past, a child marriage was the common practice among the Tagins. Agriculture and family management are the major occupations of the Tagin women. It gives women the freedom of choosing any occupation that one likes. Hence, literate and educated Tagin women choose the occupation of the government services, whereas illiterate or village women are adhered to agricultural works. No widow is allowed to remarry a man other than the nearest relatives of the deceased husband, or she can't leave the heirs of the dead husband, as bride price have already paid to her. Hence, there is no question of disinheriting a widow. The women, either married or unmarried, have rights to earn and possess individual properties. That is why they can have individual income and have rights to purchase valuables. An unmarried girl uses such private money for the welfare of her and her family, whereas a married uses such private properties for her children. Generally, a wife can't be divorced among the Tagins, as they pay bride price for the wives. Under such practice, the case of divorce found fewer in this tribe. Of course, the wives also deserted husbands nowadays by returning the bride price paid for them. A wife also gets back the properties paid for her if she is being divorced by her husband. Even she has right to get an equal share of property earned during their conjugal life. But the amount of property share given to a divorced wife determined by the right or guilty of her. If divorce is caused by wife, she has no right to claim the share of such properties. It is to conclude that Upper Subansiri district is a border district of India locating in China border of Arunachal Pradesh, having a total population of 60,000 as census 2001. Among the various 4 tribal groups of the district, Tagin is the largest community, having more than 270 clans and 300 villages, which occupies the central as well as larger area of Upper Subansiri district. The Tagins, having fine figures and white complexion that have migrated originally from Tibet, speak Tibeto-Burman language, are the descendants of Abotani, the first men of tribe. The Tagins are famous in the state for Daporijo, the headquarters of Upper Subansiri district, for historical incident of Sher Bahadur Tapa and his memorial stone at Limeking, for Aching Muring massacre in Talia area, and for Manga Cave temple in Sippi area. In socio-cultural life, their main practice are songs and dances, agricultural activities, monogamous and polygamous marriage with payment of bride prices, maintenance of joint families, and implementation of customary rules in all daily activities. Every aspect of socio-cultural life of the Tagins have its traditional rules which guide them in all walks of affairs. With the spread of education and influence of modernization, the system and lifestyle of the Tagin is undergoing a radical change today. The life of the Tagin people is simple and placid and often hard, but they have a rich cultural legacy, myriad myths and legends which make an interesting though rather strange.
And now listen to a song, Hadda Liring Kundle, sung by Ranbir Tuna, Rosie Hisnam and Pakasna. In this song, Kundu flower, star jasmine, is compared to women and acknowledges the importance and sacrifices made by the women. Softer than cotton, prettiest of all, loveliest of all, the flower garland.
Sing lấy năm như lấy khai ba lan đây là lấy sản của tâm chơi lấy bắt thâu cái tay vô đập buông lấy mà giấc cá nó xa chơi lấy ra cái lấy xa tâm lấy người ngon làm khối lúng mi ngốc lấy ha đê lấy ra lấy nung xì
And with that, we come to the end of this edition of Northeast Story. Do join us next week to hear more stories from this enchanting part of India. Until then, goodbye.
This program was scripted and presented by Lucy G. Chattopadhyay, produced by Vinita Thakur with assistance from Kumar Gaurav. It was brought to you by the News Services Division of Akashvani.